negative workability claim was that the restoration of Bush's stem cell policy and restriction of embryonic stem cells will limit the progress of stem cell research. But this myth that the U.S. is falling behind as a leading scientific leader in stem cell research is just the opposite. According to the Coalition of Americans for Research Ethics, U.S. is by far the world's leader in total number of stem cell articles published, alone accounting for 42% of all stem cell articles published worldwide between 2000 and 2004, even with its supposedly restrictive approach to stem cell research. That is 4 times the articles published by the second leading nation, Germany, which accounted for 10.2% of all stem cell articles published worldwide. Germany, by the way, has the most restrictive policies governing human embryonic stem cell research in all of Europe, and led other European nations in a number of articles published. So the data shows that the 2 nations with more restrictive policies on stem cell research lead the world in the number of stem cell papers published. The negative disadvantage claim was that using the alternatives to embryonic stem cells causes a complication to the host of health. Like my partner and I have previously stated, there are scientifically proven flaws and disadvantages with the use of embryonic stem cells. According to the National Catholic Bioethics Center, to date, no human being has ever been cured of a disease using embryonic stem cells. Adult stem cells, on the other hand, have already cured thousands. There is an example of the use of bone marrow cells from the hip bone to repair scar tissue on the heart after heart attacks. Research using adult cells is 20 to 30 years ahead of embryonic stem cells and holds greater promise. This is in part because stem cells are part of the natural repair mechanisms of an adult body, while embryonic stem cells do not belong in the adult body. Rather, embryonic stem cells really belong only in the specialized microenvironment of rapidly growing embryo, which is a radically different setting from the adult body. In this debate, we talked about how human embryo stem cells are human beings. The difference between an embryonic human being, or human fetus or infant, and an adult is merely difference in stage of development. The use of embryonic stem cells is scientifically proven flawed. First, there was the concern that the cells and their derived tissue would be rejected by the patient's immune system, requiring that the patient to undergo lifelong immune suppression. Second, there was the serious problem that embryonic stem cells form tumors when transplanted to adult tissues, and tumorigenic capability of these cells is difficult, if not possible, to control. Embryonic stem cells should be abandoned in favor of alternatives. The alternatives such as adult stem cells, induced pluripotent stem cells, and amniotic fluid stem cells avoid the ethical dilemma of crossing a moral boundary. That is why the federal government should restore the restriction on stem cell research established in August 2001. Thank you.